Good morning, students. Here are some question answers, which is very important. You have to learn it. Okay, just see here. First question: what is the kind of pain and act that the poet feels? Answer of this question: when the poet sees the pale and corpse-like face of her mother, her old familiar pain or the acts return. Perhaps she has entertained this fear since her childhood. Aging is a natural process. Time and aging spares none. Time and aging have not spared the poet's mother and may not spare her as well. With this aging, separations and death became inevitable. Okay. Second questions: why are the young trees described as sprinting? Answer of this question: the poet is driving to the Cochin airport. When she looks outside, the young trees seem to be walking past them. With the speed of the car, they seem to be running fast. The poet presents a contrast: her dozing old mother and the sprinting young trees. Okay. Third question: why has the poet brought in the image of merry children spilling out of their home? The poet has brought in the image of merry children spilling out of their homes to present a contrast. The merry children coming out of their homes in large number present an image of happiness and spontaneous overflow of life. This image is stark contrast to the dozing old mother, whose ashen face looks lifeless and pale like a corpse. She is an image of aging, decay and passivity. The contrast of the two images enhance the poetic effect. Fourth question: why has the mother been compared to the late winter's moon? This question is also important. Okay, important. Answer: the poet's mother is 66-year-old. Her shrunken ashen face resembles a corpse. She has lost her shine and strength of youth. Similarly, the late winter's moon looks hazy and obscure. It too lacks shine and strength. The comparison is quite natural and appropriate. The simile used here is apt as well as effective. Okay, in this sentence or in this line, simile, figure of speech, used. Okay, next question: what do the parting words of poet and her smile signifies? The poet parting words of assurance and her smiles provide a stark contrast to the old familiar act or fear of the childhood. Her words and smiles are deliberate attempt to hide her real feelings. The parting words, "See you soon, Amma," gives an assurance to the old lady. Soon as her face looks like a corpse. Similarly, her continuous smile are an attempt to overcome to act and fear inside her heart. Okay. Now some questions, short answer type of questions. Okay. That is, where was the poet going and who was with her? Very simple questions. Okay. The poet was driving from her parents' home to the Cochin airport. The poet's mother had come to see her off. She was sitting beside her. She was dozing with her mouth open. The word driving and doze provide a contrast between image of dynamic activity and static passivity respectively. Second question: what was the poet's childhood fear? Question. Answer: the child is always in a fear of being separated from his parents. In the same way, the poet's fear as child was that of losing her mother's or her company. Okay. Third question: What does the poet's mother look like? What kind of image has the poet used to signify her aging decay? Answer. Poet's mother is 66-year-old. She is sitting beside the poet and dozing with her mouth open. This is sign of old age. Usually old people keep their mouth open to overcome breathing problems. Her face looked pale and faded like ash. Actually, she is an image of death, as her ashen face looks like that of corpse. Fourth question. What does the poet realize with pain? Why does the poet put that thought away and look outside? Answer of this question. The lifeless and faded face of the poet's mother pains her heart. She looks lifeless like a corpse. She provides an image of passivity, decay, and death. The old lady seems to be lost in her thoughts. The poet needs a distraction, a change. She puts that thought away and looks outside. There she gets a picture of life, happiness, and activity. Okay. Fifth question. Describe the world inside the car and compare it to the activity taking place outside. Okay. The pale and faded face of the poet's mother looks lifeless like a corpse. Her dozing with mouth wide open suggests passivity, decay, and death outside the car. The poet watches young trees speeding past them. They seem to be running very fast or sprinting. Happy children are moving out of their home cheerfully. They present an image of life, dynamic, and activity. Sixth question. Why does the poet look outside? What does she see happening outside? The thought of aging mothers at 66, her pale and ashen face looking like a corpse, became too heavy for the poet to bear. She needs a distraction, a divergence, and therefore she looks outside. She watched young trees. These trees speed past them and appears to be sprinting. Then she sees happy children moving out of house and making merry, making fun. Seventh question. How has the poet contrasted the scene inside the car with the activity going on outside? The poet has used beautiful images to highlight the stark contrast between the scene inside the car and the activity going on outside. The ashen face of the poet's mother is pale and lifeless. It looks like that of a corpse. She is dozing and lost to herself. The image of the dozing mother is contrast with the spilling of children. The ashen and corpse-like face is contrasted with the young trees sprinting outside. Next question. What does the poet do after the security checkup? What does she notice? Answer. They have to pass through a security checkup and the airport. After it, the poet stands a few yards away before saying parting words to her mother. She looks at her mother again. Her face looks pale and colorless like the late winter's moon. She presents a picture of aging and decay. Okay, next question number 9. Why is the poet mother compared to the late winter's moon? The poet's mother has been compared to the late winter's moon to bring out the similarity of aging and decay. The late winter's moon looks hazy and obscure. It lacks shine and strength. The poet's mother has an ashen face resembling a corpse. She has lost her shine and strength of youth. Comparing reinforces the impact. Okay, 10th question, what is the poet's familiar age and why does it return? The poet is pained at the aging and decaying of her mother. The fear is that what aging comes decay and death. The sight of her old mother's ashen and corpse-like face arouses that old familiar ache in her heart. Childhood fears return. She is also pained and frightened by the idea that she may have to face all these things herself. Next question. How does Kamala Das try to put away the thought of her aging mother? Okay. Kamala Das was in much trouble after seeing the lifeless and faded face of her mother. The old lady seems to be lost in her own thoughts. The poetess turned away her attention from her mother and looked outside. The outside world was full of life and activity. The young trees seems to be running very fast in opposite directions. The children looked happy while moving out of their homes. Next question. Why does the poet smile and what does she say while bidding goodbye to her mother? Okay. Question answer. The wan pale face of poet's mother at 66 brings an image of decay and death. It brings that old familiar fear of separation back. She fears the ultimate fate of human beings, but she has to put on a brave face. She regains self-control. She composes herself and tries to look normal by smiling. Okay. She utters the word of assurance that they will meet again soon. She tries to hide her ache and fears by smiling continuously. Last question. What poetic device have been used by Kamala Das in My Mother at 66? It is also important question. Okay. The poem My Mother at 66 is rich in imagery. Kamala Das has used the devices of comparison and contrast. The use of simile is very effective. The face of poet's old mother is describing as ashen. This ashen face is like that of a corpse. The poet uses another simile. The wan pale face of the mother is compared to late winter's moon. The poem excels in contrast. The old dozing ladies inside is contrasting with the young trees sprinting and merry children spilling out of their home. Okay, this is over right now. Just complete the works within time. Okay, till then, take care. Thank you.